Let's see the EURUSD this week, how the price has behaved. We can see that the price has ended here on a Friday, but we have the price has ended at the previous week at this price. We can see that the price has opened the week below that, and the price has dropped down slightly and then reversed back up, going outside of this bearish channel, downtrend channel, and the price has also gone above this 1.05825 resistance, and then the price reached this supply zone around 1.06736, from where the price has dropped on a Thursday down, and we can see a very large bearish candle that has took the price just here at 1.05087 support, and also where the demand zone is. We can see that the price is stopped at the week here, which is just above this critical level on this demand zone. Let's go to the weekly and see how this looks. On the weekly time frame, we can see that the previous week has ended as a bullish pin bar. I was expecting that the price will continue to move up. The prices tried to reach higher price levels, but then the prices reached the second supply zone, and then the price dropped down. Something has happened on the market, which is also a very strong signal for the price that the price is moving still more down. And we can see that the price has formed a strong wick to the upside, and also a almost very large candle on the weekly time frame. Then if we go to the monthly time frame and see how this looks, we can see that last 2 months has been bearish, and this one is also, and the price has tried to reach high price levels, which is also previously set in the previous weekly forecast that the price will try to return back up, make a retrace, and then there is possibility the price will return back down. This is just what has happened, and we can see that inside the trading community I have just suggested that there is price will try to reach higher price levels, and you can see also check entry, stop loss and take profit levels. Then what we can see that now, and also plan for the next month, this month and also for the next week, we can see that the prices break down below these critical levels, and the next one, which is a very important level, is this one here at 1.048, and the prices try to break below that. We can see on the monthly time frame, but we have around 2 more weeks until the month ends, so there is a possibility that the price will reach this area here around 1.04 price level. So I'm expecting that the price will continue to drop down. I do not see any signals that the price could reverse back up, and if that happens, we will see that on the lower time frames like weekly and also daily time frame. For now, as it looks, you can see that the price is just in between this support and also this resistance level. It is below this one critical level, which I have mentioned in the previous week analysis, and for now the critical levels for the bears are below that at 1.047. 1.048 I have mentioned just on the monthly time frame, and very critical level is this one here around 1.041, which is also a very great support for the price on the weekly time frame. So I'm expecting that the price will drop down, and I do not see any possibility that the price will reverse back up. If that happens, the price needs to close above this area here, and that is first one, this is here 1.054, and then the next one is above this one here. You can see it here above this wick, which is 1.06, which will be above this supply zone, this resistance line, and it will try to make higher price levels. But until that happens, I'm seeing the price dropping down, and for the more clear picture we will see on the daily time frame. Now you can see a very strong bearish engulfing bar, which encompasses 1, 2, 3, 4 candles bodies. You can see it here, and on a Friday the prices continue to fall down. So the critical level on a Monday will be this 1.049, which is very important level, and then very important level is this one 1.045, where the price has stopped the previous week. If the price continues to fall down, then the next one is here 1.03920, which is a great support, and you can see when the prices drop down significantly, the prices reach this area here 1.035. So I'm expecting also the price to see here around this price level if the price closes on a Monday below this area here, below this demand zone lower area. If you would like to see entry, stop loss and take profit levels, join the trading community and you will see my ideas for the next week. Now let's go to the GBPUSD and see how the market looks. Now what we can see here is the prices also behaved like EURUSD. The prices tried to reach higher price levels and then return back down. We can see that the Friday, the previous week, has ended here. The price dropped down. After the prices made a breakout, confirm that this breakout is a valid one, the price did not return back down, the prices closed here and then continue to move up, reaching this area, which is a confluence of resistance. We can see it here, a supply zone at 1.23 price level, and the price dropped down. Then the price, after the price dropped, it has broke below this support, returned back up, testing the previous support, now acting as a resistance and continue to fall down. We can see that the price is currently here between support and resistance levels. I have mentioned this inside the trading community. We can see it here. Just a minute. We can see it here that the entry was here and the stop loss 1.2164 and the take profit 1.2290. So if you would like to check more details, go inside the trading community. You will see my entry ideas also for the next week. Now let's see the weekly how this looks. It looks in the previous week I was expecting that the price will continue to move up because this of bullish pin bar, and this has happened, but the price stopped here just around this confluence of resistance and then drop it down, now forming a bearish pin bar, which is also closed below this critical level, which means a very bad for the bulls. Now let's go to the monthly and see how this looks. It looks very bearish. We can see it here. The prices jumped from here and then returned back down, but we have still 2 more weeks until this month ends, so everything's still open. Very critical level was here, which was broken the previous month. Now very critical level is this one here, 1.20 price level, where the price has reached it already and bounced back up. You can see it here, more than 300 pips. So this was expected. I have mentioned the previous week analysis, and I also have shared the entry ideas for these moves. Now as it looks right now on the monthly time frame, very critical level is this one here, and we have 2 more weeks, which is very important that we look on the lower time frames. But very critical, if the price goes below this one, it will mean that this month is completely bearish and there is a possibility that the price will continue to fall even more down. But until that happens, we have 2 more weeks. We will see what happens on the weekly time frame. I do not expect that the price will continue to move up, but on the monthly time frame we need to see the price above this 1.23 price level, which is a very critical level for the bulls to return back up. Now let's go to the weekly and see what are the critical levels. The price is close below, so this means for me that the price will continue to fall down, and the first level where the price could stop is this one here, 1.2 price levels. It can be slightly, but we will see that much more clearly on the daily time frame. On the above side, I do not expect that the price will continue to reverse back up, but anything can happen. We can see it here. The prices try to reach higher price levels and then return it back down. I was expecting that the price will continue to move up, but this didn't happen because something has happened on the market, and the market returns back down where the critical levels are here. So very important level for the bulls, it is here. To go above these 2 weeks candles open and close, it is above 1.224 price level. If we go to the daily time frame, we will see much more clearly how this looks. We can see that very important level is 1.234 price level. We can see it here. Until the price goes above, everything is still bearish. This is neutral, some kind of a neutral area, but let's zoom out a little bit. We will see much more clearly how this looks. You can see that very important level for the price to get into more neutral area is this one here, about 1.23 price level, but below that everything is bearish. Now the price is in between the resistance and the support, so I'm expecting that the price will reach back down again this support around 1.2 price level. Now lower below that is 1.19 price level, which is, you can see here, it is a demand zone where the price will also stop, but we have here a strong monthly support which will also act on the price, will prevent the price from reaching lower levels. But there is a possibility that we will see these weeks, you can see it here, when the prices reach this area, coming close to this demand zone, so I'm open to see the price here. For the entry, stop loss and take profit levels, join my trading community and we will see there inside much more details. Now let's go to the gold to see how this has looked. I have started the week here and we can see how the price is jumping back up. The gold has risen in value and it has returned and it has broken several of these resistance levels and it has stopped it right here. We can see something has happened on the market which has took the price higher on the price levels. I have shared my trading idea and also you can see inside trading community I have entered in the previous week here where this engulfing bullish candle has formed and the price has opened here the week and it has closed the day on my day right here. I have closed this trade with a profit, but you can see how the market looks. Now if we go to the weekly, you will see how this looks. The price has reached this. I have mentioned the previous week analysis that I'm expecting the price will bounce from this great support, but I did not expect that the price will jump through the whole week like this, going above these two resistance levels. It's very important for the price because the price has gone outside of this downtrend channel and it will be very important to see how the next week happens. After this breakout has happened, I need to see the breakout to be valid by returning the price back down around 190 price level and then continue back up. So if the next week closes above, this will be a great signal that the price will continue to move up. Very important level for the weekly time frame is this one, 1940. We will see much more clearly that on the daily, but let's see how this looks on the monthly time frame. Monthly, as it looks right now, you can see it when the price drops down, the price reverses back up strongly from this area. In the previous attempt, we can see it here. Now this has happened also, and we can see that the price has reached up this level. Very important levels for the monthly time frame, which we have 2 more weeks still until the month ends. We have still several levels that are very important for the monthly price level. The next one is this one here, 1936, but it is very close to the weekly 1940 I have just mentioned. So this is also the next one is this here, 1964. These are very critical levels on the monthly for the bulls, but below that, if the price goes below this one here and also below this one here, 1891 and also below 1918, it will be a very important to see how this month ends. But before that happens, we need to see weekly how it will end. Very important levels are this one here, 1940 I just mentioned, because it will go outside this very important level that has prevented the price from moving up in this time. So it will be also very important, and on the above it is 1960 on the weekly and also 1980 on the monthly. These are very critical levels. Below that, if the price goes below 1918, very important level, the next one is 1890. I have just mentioned also on the monthly time frame. So these are the levels, very critical, and we'll see how this week will end, how the next week will end, and for that we need to see much more clearly on the daily time frame how this looks. Now we can see that the price has made a breakout. Now we need to see the price return back down, but very important levels are this one, 1933 and also 1940. These are very important levels on the monthly, weekly and also daily time frame. If the price goes above this one, it will be a great breakout to the upside, and then the price will be inside indecision area where the price has stopped several weeks before. On the lower side, we need to see the price going below this demand zone to see the price continue to be back inside this downtrend channel. For the next week, I will also share my trading ideas, what is the entry, stop loss and take profits. So if you would like, check the trading community and get inside. Now let's see US30 how this has behaved. Now what we can see that the price has risen in value. We can see it here. The price ended the previous week here, so the price has returned back down and then moving up, then making here a bearish engulfing bar almost, and then we can see that the price has jumped on the Friday with a strong wick. It is now has formed this bearish pin bar right here at demand zone. Now If we go to the weekly, we'll see that this looks that the price is bouncing from this area. Great confluence of support on the weekly time frame, and now it is in between this resistance and this support level. Now if we go to the monthly, we'll see how this looks. It looks like a bullish pin bar that has jumped from this support, but we have 2 more weeks until this month ends. In the previous week analysis, I have mentioned that I'm expecting the price will drop down to this price level in the previous month. So this has happened and it has bounced. Now we will see how this month ends, because very critical levels are this one here, 3410, and also below that it is this great support. So to see much more clearly how this month will end, we have 2 more weeks and we'll need to see very important levels on the weekly time frame. So very important levels are this one. It is here 33112, 331 price level, and below that is this great support level around 32834 price level. Above that we have a very important levels. This one 34000, and also this one 34145. And then if the price goes above that, very critical is this one here at 3438. So these are very important levels for the weekly time frame, and we will need to see how this behaves. But for the much more clear information, we need to go to the daily time frame, where we have much more clear daily time frame support and resistance levels. Now we can see that the price has tried to reach higher price levels. The price returned back down. Now it is right here at the demand zone. Until we see the price going above or below this one, everything is still open. So I need to see where the price will make a breakout. After the price makes breakout, we need to see a confirmation of that breakout. So for now, it's very unclear where the price will go, but for now everything looks bearish, because we have much more signals that are pointing that the price will continue to move more down. I am more inclined to see the price on the lower price levels, but we will see how this happens. Now, if you would like to see the entry stop loss levels, join my trading community, where I will share also my trading ideas. You will see also the previous week entry, stop loss and take profit levels. Now let's see Nasdaq, how it looks. We can see that the price has continued to move up, which I have mentioned in the previous week analysis. I have also shared my entry ideas. You can see that my entry was 14875 and the take profit 15043. We can see that the price has returned back down and reached this price level. So this trade was a great idea, and the price has closed with a profit. Now the price has reached this great resistance, which was expected in the previous week analysis, and it has bounced back down. Now the price has stopped right here at support. We can see that the price is following these daily support and resistance levels and also these demand zones. Now if we go to the weekly, we'll see how this looks. After the price has made breakout to the downside, we can see that the price has returned back up, and now it has formed again a bearish pin bar. So the price is right here on the verge. Will it continue to move up or it will drop down? Everything can happen, so we need to see on the weekly time frame how this ends. But on the monthly, we can see that the price has made a breakout to the downside. We can see the price reverses back up, so we need to see, will the price end below this price level or above, which will be a confirmation of this bearish breakout to the downside, or it will be a false breakout and the price will continue to move up to the higher price levels. So we need to see how this month ends, but before that we need to see how these 2 weeks ends. Very important levels is correctly where the price is. So we need to see a breakout on the weekly time frame on the upside or to the downside. Very important levels on the upper side is 151 price level, and below that is 147 price level. On the daily time frame, we can see very important level is this one, 1525. Very important, I have mentioned the 151 on the weekly, but we can see much more clearly which are important levels. And on the downside, we can see it is very important level, this one here, around 148 price level. So for the next week, I need to see how the demand is, and will the price make a breakout to the downside or it will stay inside this range area. Until that happens, I will wait, because it is very unclear where the market will move because the price was jumping down and then it turned back up and it has stopped in the middle. It's not so clear, but I will also share my trading idea inside the trading community with the entry, stop loss, take profit if it is possible. Now let's go to the US dollar index to see how this has behaved. If you have watched my previous week analysis, I have mentioned that there is a possibility that the price will drop down in value and then bounce back up. I also have shared my trading idea here, which was triggered with the entry 105.60 and the take profit 106.10. The price has dropped here to 105.60, we can see it here, and the price has reached 1620, 1610 because the price is also back up. This was a great trading idea. We can see it. The price has bounced from this great support. I have mentioned it will be bounced for sure. So the price has gone outside of this uptrend channel and then returned back up. Something has happened very strong because we can see a strong engulfing bullish candle that has took 1, 2, 3, 4 candles body, which it is a great signal for the price, and we can see that the price has stopped right here on Friday at very important level on the daily time frame. Now let's see how this looks on the weekly. After a bearish pin bar, we can see it here bouncing from this great resistance. The price has returned back up. This bearish pin bar has not been validated because we can see that the price did not return back down, but it had reversed back up. So on the monthly, this looks like this. The prices continue to move up. I was expecting that the price will drop down to this price level, even more down if the price goes, but this didn't happen. The price has stopped at a very important, a very critical level here, which is very visible on the daily time frame. Now for the price on the monthly time frame, we have 2 more weeks to see where the price will go, but very important level is this one here, 107.57, and then this one 108.57. So these price levels are very important levels, and below that for the price is very important this one 105.65, we can see it here, and also 105.42. Very important levels on the monthly time frame, which we have 2 more weeks until this ends, but we can see it on the weekly time frame. So very important level, we can see it here 105.54 and about 107.12. So we can see these are very important levels for the weekly time frame. As it looks right now, the price is in between resistance and the support, and it is open to continue to move up. So if the price goes above and stays above 106.70, it will be bullish still, and it is very important for the price level that goes above 106.90. If the price goes above that, we can see the price going up until 107.70. 107.57 I have mentioned on the monthly time frame, a very important level, so it's very close. To see much more clearly information, we need to go on the daily time frame to see where the price could go. So just a minute, let's use crosshair. After the price has gone above, I'm expecting that the price will continue to move up. Very important level for the price to break is 107 on the daily time frame. If the price goes above that, just a minute, let's stretch this more up like this. Very important level, there is a possibility that the price will go up, then return it back down, making a breakout confirmation, and then going up at 107 is 57, a very important level. I have mentioned on the weekly time frame, but you can see this is a supply zone that needs to be broken, and the upper side is 107.37. So you can see very close to the weekly time frame targets, and on the upper side we can see 1857 is also a very important level, but much more clearly we can see the start of this supply zone is here 108.45, which could be reached on the daily time frames. So before that happens, we need to see the price making a breakout above this one and then making confirmation. On the lower side, if the price returns back below 106.08, then we can see that the price will drop again around 1.05.50. We will see what happens then. If you would like to see my entry, stop loss, take profit ideas, I will share that inside my trading community. That is all from today's analysis. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any question, feel free to leave a comment. If you like the analysis, click the like button and subscribe. See you next time, and a happy trading!